Hi everyone. I wanted to talk to you today about motivation. I know a lot of people who struggle with motivation, or more specifically, the start-stop type of motivation. When we have a goal or a change we want to achieve, or a problem that we don't want anymore, we generally frame this using words. To do this, we'll either use towards or away from statements. So for example, an away from statement might be, I really hate the way I look, I need to lose weight, or I need a new job, I hate getting out of bed in the morning. Towards statements might be, I want to feel healthy into my old age, or I will slowly move towards my goal, getting a new job by making small changes each day. Towards people are motivated to achieve and attain their goals. They have trouble recognising problems and they're good at managing priorities. They move towards something that they want, which is a positive direction. Here's an example. When using away from statements, the motivation when you move away from a problem goes down. As you start to feel better, the problem lessens because that feeling you had, whether it was fear, anger, frustration, irritation, hurt, sadness, guilt, pain, it diminishes. Some people whose motivation might be not to be fat anymore and hating the way they look. When they lose that bit of weight, the negative feelings that they had diminish, and with it goes their motivation. So they never reach their target. Does this diagram look familiar to you? Away from motivation won't get you all the way to your goal. And it's also stressful because you're motivated by negative thinking. You're constantly thinking about that unhelpful thing. Thinking about what you don't want is also self-sabotaging. An exclusively away from motivated person would stay where they are until the next thing that they dislike comes along and makes them want to move again. For our weight loss example, this is where the term yo-yo dieting came from. Because you're in a constant state of starting and stopping, then starting again, then stopping. You get the picture. Away from motivation is inconsistent. It won't get you all the way to your goal. Another reason why away from strategies don't work with a goal is that our unconscious mind does not process negatives. If I ask you not to think of a blue tree, do not think of a blue tree, don't think of a blue tree. Did you think of a blue tree? Can you remember a time when you told yourself not to do something, such as don't panic, and you panicked? This happens because our unconscious mind removes the word don't, the negative words. Rather than using words such as don't panic, we should use more positive language such as I'm going to take a few breaths and let the feeling pass, or whatever fits you. If you focus on something positive and you start feeling better or feeling more confident, you'll continue to move forward. Let's contrast this with towards motivation, where you know where you're aiming at and you really want to get there. If you get knocked off course, which you will because inevitably this happens, you just correct your course. So you're pointing at the goal again and you keep going. Towards motivation is directional. As you get closer to your goal, your motivation, if anything, gets stronger. You're almost there. It's nearly within your grasp. Are you going to stop now? Nah, of course you're not. Towards motivation is consistent. As you move towards your goal or change, you're also introducing positive habits and therefore removing negative habits. This will ensure that your change has a lasting effect. So I hope that makes sense and helps next time you have something that you'd like to achieve. Really think about the words you use and make sure that you have positive intent and use towards motivating language. It's also worth noting that with anything, you have to work at it. You have to keep practicing. So don't give in, just keep on pushing forward. And if you've pushed off course, just dust yourself down, check your motivation and get right back onto it. Take care. Bye.